Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you are doing it to. I'm Bushgron Blitz with an exciting 2016 first. It's the Derp Diaries. Back, I say. People have been saying to me, where are the Derp Diaries? We know there's idiots out there. We know there is different play going on at all times. There's noobs, there's campers, it's all happening. Happening like this ISU 152, he's playing a happy game on his own at the back called If You're an Apathetic Camping ISU 152 and You Know It, Clap Your Hands. And he's clapping for all he's worth. He couldn't get further back if he uninstalled the game, threw it in the bin and cut off his internet connection. Have a look at him. He's watching our back, he tells me, and then he tells me to go get effed in no uncertain terms in a short while. And that's derp at its heart. And I'd love to show you more of this. But I don't want to take the mick out of people who are bad because maybe they're just kids, maybe they don't know any better, maybe they don't have a lot of tanks, maybe they just made a little bit of an error and they're having a bad day. Like this little Yag Tiger who decides to charge 2 medium tanks downhill without a turret and pulls out at the last moment, just drives off aimlessly up the road and gets smacked. And we're certainly laughing at him, but at the same time, I think it's only fair that if I'm going to laugh at strangers and people that I don't know about, I should be laughing at myself and my mates. So for the most part, this Derp Diaries, I'm going to be taking a good long look at me, my mates, and some of the sillier things we've done. Talking of noobs, here's Chapo and Jamiroquai, both Storm clan members. They're on the opposite team. I'm hard, tough as nails. I'm soloing in the M103 on Dead Rail. Want to see tunnelling? This is Tunnelling Deluxe. Have a look at it. The rain of lead starts as Chapo spots me with his medium M103 play, and it doesn't stop. My entire team flanks to the right, chews them up and spits them out, and still the rain of lead comes in. You can see the plumes coming, the shell. It's just tunnel more, noobs. No, fair play though. Jamo is probably not the camping type. He's definitely the most YOLO-tastic human I've had around in a while. And Chapo's is in no short order going to be a hero. You'll see him in a sec in the Tort on Black Gold. And this is what I'm talking about. A bit of fun, a bit more derpy, and we'll certainly have instances of other humans doing the business as we progress. Now, I want to also take this moment to talk about something in particular. An important topic that's very close to my heart. It's basically, would you all stop YOLOing at me? Since the channel has become a more popular place and my, not fame, notoriety, some would say, has grown, I have come across more and more people who basically go out of their way to blow me the hell up. I just want to let you know that if 2 of you in a tier 10 game YOLO across the map in your T62As to kill my IS6 or whatever the hell the case may be, I am not putting you on YouTube. Now back to the programming. Here we have Snake. Now this is very unfortunate, but at the time it was quite hilarious. Snake is covering up for my stupidity. I rolled up really hard down there and got dusted, severely dusted. I did about 1,100 damage in a KV4 where I should have done a whole lot more. And Snake is carrying, like his shoulders are hurting right now. He's got a couple of hundred kegs on either shoulder. He's taken the team on his back and he's going to win it for us. He's on 4 kills. Just him and a full health KV2 stand between total victory. He's well on track for a Radley Walters, the good old 5 killer. And he's playing it perfectly. Very poor turret traverse and general mobility on that KV2. And he's going to do this. It looks for all and certain like this is going to be a laydown misère. And the reason I love this is we'll watch and see. Basically, Snape, there's lots of chat going on too. There's noobs. There's lots of calls going on. It's one of those wonderful parts of the theatre of Blitz where you see he's missed it. Now Snake knows he's got him on a reload. He's got time to pump 2 into him. Here we go. There's a first. And he's got him. So he gets his Radley Walters, and we get a draw. That was absolutely fantastic. Now watch his Chappos is 4-on-1. He takes it out. The Yag Tiger is now 3-on-1. There is a lot of hit points still to get through over there, and there is a tier 10 and 2 tier 9s to get through. Someone is having a go at him, and I'm defending his honour in chat. And I ask him, are you a noob? Because obviously that's going to settle things right down. And I'm telling him all. He's a damage TD, whatever. Chappos has done a great job. He does over 7,000 damage, nearly 7.5k in this map. I died to, of all things, Gold Noob Snake, an Ace Clan member. He and I basically hit point traded. I was in the E50, and we gave each other's lives to take each other out. It was a wonderful thing. It was a beautiful moment. He's got it down to 3-on-1. Now, what they should be doing is flanking on both sides and just taking him out. Have one bloke stand there that he can't ignore, and every time he turns, get smashed. But he does exceptionally well. He is still bleeding hit points, but he's got himself behind this building, and all he has to do, the E100's giving him heaps, is kill this 62. That's the big key. He tracks him, turns him, and the rate of fire on this thing, 800 alpha damage, just boom, boom. There you go. Takes the 103, and now it's just the pattern. And he has ignored the pattern because the pattern doesn't have any APCR left, as you can see here. He's been firing HE for a bit. He doesn't have the penetration value to easily get through anything. And Chappos has a hell of a TD. Look at this. This is how you do the business. So very derpy there from the 4 Reds who were left at the end. But Chappos and Snake both with very sore shoulders. And they often have sore shoulders because they have to carry my ass around, as is the case at all times. And I think he got a mastery there. 5 kills, 1,887 base XP, steel walls, everything. This one is very funny. Ski from the opposite team is a Storm Clan member, and he's a really good bloke and a really good player. But we've played a really hard match. It's a tier 9 game. We're a tier 8 platoon. All we've got to do is kill this bloke. Now, it should be easy enough. We've got the DPM to do it. It's not going to be very tough. The T-54 on our team rolls straight up there and face hugs, which means that none of us can actually see the opposition to put a shot in. And we get a draw. This is the kind of thing you just want to scream at. All we had to do was stand there and shoot him. And he face hugs him and hides him from all the other guns around. That's derp, my friends. My friends, that is pure derp. Never face hug if there's people trying to get shots on, unless you're trying to, steal the kill at the end, which I certainly wouldn't do often. This is less about the Reds or the Greens. This is a plea for help. This is the stupidest map God ever gave breath to. They are going to go the bridge. I'm in a tier 8 heavy that doesn't get out of second gear compared to a T62 or a medium tank. I'm going to cap this out while doing 0 damage and win the game in a tier 10 match. This map needs to be fixed. Pull that bridge out, put some freaking buildings somewhere else so that you can see the cap circle. It's just an embarrassment that this map is still around in its current state. If people go bridge, you can sit in this cap and win regardless of how good your team is or their team is. You will just basically run out of time. You'll see Snakes there, and we do this all the time. We'll take a win, especially in a tier 10 match when there's tier 8s around. You can see me, map design 3 out of 10. I hate this thing. I think it is just an abomination and an absolute blight in the game. And I'm saying, get ahead of me, people, and it's a win. And see Snake? Right there. They push in. Snake takes the hit. I've got all the cap points in my back pocket. I don't have to do a thing. Snake will just take every hit that pops up. And there we go. So, if you take one thing away from today's Derp Diary experience, write your congressman, write your MP, write your local member for parliament in Australia. Tell them to get this freaking map changed. It is an absolute disgrace. Anyway, there you go. This is a funny one. This is Aegon and I. You might wonder why no one goes the middle, the meta on this this map. No one goes the middle. Because a lemming train down the middle will generally get smashed from both sides and all around. Aegon and I are lucky enough to see the lemmings in their natural habitat here, which is a rare thing. I mean, usually everyone's over this side. You're busting up caps in people's butts all over the joint with your gun depression, and it's all well and good, but we can't figure out where everyone is. And then, oh, well, hang on. What's down there? It's the lemming train, and it's in its natural habitat. What could be worse than a lemming train going down the middle? What about if they all slowly climb the hill one at a time and give Aegon and I the opportunity to pop adrenaline and just shoot them up the butt? That would be even more helpful. Let's see if we can get that done today, girls and boys. I give you lemming number 1. Lemming number 2 is following close behind. And lemming number 3 is stuck down the bottom because lemming number 2 has decided to stop and have a shoot over the back of his super well-armoured butt, which is always a winner-winner chicken dinner as far as I'm concerned. The back of a tiger is probably the biggest, worst-kept secret in the game. It's a winner. There we go. HE into the side of a stug. There, 2 down. Are there any left? What if one could come at me screaming down the guts and then run into me? That would be wonderful as well. Yeah, we won this one pretty much going away, but in case you're wondering why going the middle is a bad idea, that's going to be a good bit of evidence for you. If you are going to go the middle, try to do it really quickly. And this one makes me cry a little bit. It's a heavy heart that I bring you this one. That's Path King, and he's with Edwin Gilbert, 2 very good players from my clan. And I do the right thing here with Path. I track him so he can't come and get me. And then I'm just going to sit here and basically have him on 2 fronts. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All I've got to do is not come down that hill, and this is a win. No one could screw it up, surely. The T-54 can't be that bad. All I've got to do is not try and get the kill shot on my mate Path, and we'll win this. Oh, God! It's then that we find out that the T-54, in fact, is playing with his toes on a modem run by hamsters or something, because he can't play. The only damage he does to Path is when he rams him by accident. It's my fault. Edwin Gilbert and Path get the win here because I am a dead set show pony. I had to try and get the kill. It was a one game. Oh dearie me. That's one we'll never get back. So I am the star of this week's Derp Diaries. I am certainly the biggest idiot we've got going. I look forward to bringing you all more stuff in 2016, team. It's been a quiet Christmas because I had holidays with the family and such. If you want to be a channel sponsor, always click on the Patreon link up there or in the description, and you can go and investigate that stuff. And make sure you subscribe and leave comments. As always, team, onwards and upwards. Great to have you back, and stay safe on the battlefield.